This is Bitcoin Brandon at BTC Miami with Rob from Salt. And why don't you tell us a little bit about the venture and explain to the viewers what you offer?
Absolutely. So our core product is a lending product. So basically, we provide the ability for people to leverage their crypto assets to get U.S. dollar loans. So what that means is if you have a certain amount of Bitcoin, a certain amount of Litecoin, Ethereum, Doge, you can deposit it onto our platform. We create an infrastructure so that you can have segregated funds. We never commingle anybody's assets with anyone else's; they're yours. And then you're able to basically fill out a basic form and request a loan.
Okay. And so to sort of boil that down a little bit, it's cold storage, and you're able to borrow against it.
That's absolutely right. Yeah. So one of the things that we've worked really hard to do is build a lot of really secure technology on the back end side of things, so that people feel safe depositing their assets with us. And so we worked with the cryptocurrency security standards team, and we worked with a couple of other sort of organizations to build out a procedure that basically, when you deposit assets with us, not only are they not commingled, they're in an offline cold storage manner. So that way, again, they're safe, they're secure, and you can trust that no one's going to run away with the funds. And we have a process internally that we've developed that allows no person inside the company to be able to run away with the funds either.
Okay.
It requires a very large amount of effort to be able to run away with anything from our company.
Okay. And there's a non-proof of stake voting mechanism, right?
That's right.
You want to explain that a little bit?
Absolutely. So there's right now on our platform, we have, like I said, Doge, Litecoin, Ethereum, we accept USDC, and of course Bitcoin. As a business, we want to be able to meet demand, and we want to be able to add, as many tokens as we can support. And so, right now you can actually log in, create an account, you can vote on the next collateral type that we accept. So whether that's XRP, it's Dash, it's Decred, whatever you want to see, log in, cast your vote.
I vote for Stellar.
Stellar, absolutely. We would love to add, again, we would love to add based on demand, we'd love to add based on need, we also love to add, based on how fun it is for our development team to work on. So.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so, and there were a couple other aspects that you wanted to tell us about.
Absolutely. So, like I mentioned a little bit earlier, is we've worked really hard to build a lot of our technology in-house. Almost everything at this point we've built is built by our development team. We've gotten outside consultants to help with different pieces of it, but largely it's built in-house. And the reason that we've done that is because we've had a lot of needs, or we've worked with companies that haven't provided the infrastructure or the support that we've needed. So we basically, being in a new space, you have to build a lot of things from scratch, unfortunately. But the good news for that is that we've built the technology so that other people don't have to. And so our goal is to obviously spread the word and make tools that are useful to other people in the space, so they don't have to spend the same amount of time that we did to build these tools and iterate on them. So one of the main ones is the ability to watch any address. So you can get notifications in near real time for transactions in or out of any address. If you just we built a free consumer-friendly version called Meerkat. You can check it out at meerkat.watch.
Oh, okay.
It's a very simple version of something that we have to offer, which is a lot more feature rich than that. But that's just a consumer-friendly version if anybody wants to check it out. Interesting.
And so you built up this base of corporate knowledge and expertise in-house. Where are you taking that next?
So we're trying to make things accessible to the world. Right now we can lend in 9 countries around the world and 44 states in the United States. Our goal is to be able to lend worldwide, maybe intergalactically if necessary. But yeah, it's expansion. Our legal team is working, very long hours to make sure that we're compliant, we're above the board. We're doing everything that we should be doing to, be able to lend in as many places as possible.
Okay, and who is your core clientele? Who are you appealing to?
Really we appeal to individuals and businesses. We're really non-specific loans. So if you can imagine a situation where you have cryptocurrency and you don't want to sell it and you want dollars, we're the right solution for you.
Is there a minimum threshold?
Right now the minimum threshold is $5,000, $5,000 loans. And we've funded loans, and we've had loan requests all the way up to $25 million. So.
Okay, but in terms of depositing, is there a minimum that you can deposit?
No, in fact, you can deposit, a lot of people we've seen deposit just a little amount just to check out the system and see how it works. And we love that because, we want you to feel comfortable with the process. We don't want you to just jump into something that you're not comfortable with. And so I think part of the learning curve is building, a solution that people feel comfortable with, but also understand how it works and how to use it. So we've seen people deposit a little bit to test it out, and then they feel comfortable, and then they deposit a lot more, and then they get a loan. You know, so that's really big for us. And so actually something that we did recently was we just launched our mobile app. So it's an extension of our borrower platform where you basically have on your phone, you have offline cold storage available to you. So if you deposit on our wallets, it's safe.
What's the app called?
Salt app.
Okay. And is it Android and iPhone?
That's correct. Yeah, it's for Android and iOS.
Okay. And now, okay, so you get better interest rates the more you have deposited with Salt. Is this correct?
Yes. So one of the mechanisms that we have developed is a way for people that have Salts, have purchased it anywhere along the way, have the ability to improve their interest rate. So it's sort of like a way to supercharge your loan if you kind of think about it that way.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Excellent. All right, this is Bitcoin Brandon from BTC Miami with Salt, signing off.